100 Misa. Oy vey. Alright. Oh, cool. Alright, let's do it to it. Alright, Rika's at their levels. Let's go to a Dido and we'll go to the other secret stuff soon. Hey Alice, you look just as beautiful as usual, with your hair fluttering in the wind. You're one attractive woman. Well, see you later. What was that all about? What a geek. And me being forced to say those things. Hey, you two over there. What are you talking about? It's hilarious. Alright. No, we know where we're going, old lady. We're gonna go to our house to get free level ups. Alice cabinet. What are you stuttering for? That still cracks me up. Alright, we'll check out the armor for and weapons for Rika. Alright, let's check out armor. we got that, but otherwise we're still pretty low. Let's go to the satellite and grind a little bit. Oh, hey, excuse me, as I have a cough. Hey, Ren, well, thank you for watching. Yeah, our internet's been really frickled, today. So I figured I would just play some of my favorite game a little bit as I unwind from the Black Friday nonsense that I'll never do again. But how are you, by the way? I hope you're doing well, my friend. That's wonderful to hear. I'm glad to hear it. I actually bought some frames for the commissions you've done, so I can get them displayed in my room soon. I'm really excited. How cold is it? I know that my boyfriend was saying, because he lives in Canada, that it was going to be really cold this afternoon, and even worse tonight. So I can't complain about the weather in Florida. It mostly feels like a New England fall, like in the 40s and 50s it feels like. Oh my god, 20 degrees, Jesus. Well, hopefully you have a nice cuddle buddy to keep you warm, sweetie. Though I do kind of miss the cold, like, I think, oh, of course Han will die every time. I kind of miss the cold weather. I know he was showing me snow up in, Cornwall, where he lives. I know my mom got some snow up in Massachusetts. But hopefully you guys won't have like a really cold winter. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. We'll have a big winter. Yeah, that's what my mom says. And the news reports in the States are saying that it's gonna be a really bad, like, winter this year for everyone. A really bad cold front. I'm kind of hoping we don't. We haven't had like a really bad, like, we mostly get like really a lot of humid weather down here. Oh yeah, cold lots of snow. Well, I hope it will be not so bad. At least I hope. True. And when I was up in north, I was used to it as well. You just get used to the winter weather. And now that I'm down here, my blood's thinned out from the humidity. So I'm not used to, when I go visit my family up north, the weather anymore. I get really cold and really sick fast. But I think if I ever move, I'll get used to it. At least that's my hope anyways. Yeah. I think so too. That's why I can't really complain, because I mean, the worst we get here is just humidity. But my job right now, they're fixing the heat. So they have the AC on really cold in the office, so I have to wear layers. Which I know is like, what a problem, but I've been getting sick all since last week and this week with what they're doing. So I'm glad I have some time off to just kind of relax a little bit, recuperate from their nonsense, I suppose. And I get to unwind and play my favorite role-playing game. Aw, thanks. Yeah, I never had any holidays off from my old job at the casino. I worked Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, all of them. So it is nice to actually have time off, even though I'm not really doing anything. Tom and I are going to celebrate Thanksgiving tomorrow. And then just relax. Hey, speaking of devil. Hey, Great White North. I figure I would just get in like an hour or so in PSIV 4 after battling to get a television set that Tom's very excited for. Oh, Chaz lucked out getting killed. Oh, go Alice. Game looks so much fun. Oh my god, Rin, you have no idea. This game came out for Genesis, I want to say in 95. I was either 14 or 15 when it first came out. And my mom at that time, maybe I was like 13, I don't remember. I was not in high school, so probably like 7th or 8th grade. And my mom was all about, you know, you can't play video games, it's not for girls, it's for boys, no, yada yada yada. And then this game entered my life. I was on vacation in Cape Cod, and I bought the game, the strategy guide, went to Blockbuster Video, looked at the Genesis, and all vacation, all I did was play this game. That's all I did. And the cutscenes and the characters. Like, this is the only game where I like every character from Alice to Zhao to Seth. I love them. It's just, it's the music. I laugh, I cry. I just get like, I feel like that kid again when I play this game. Overly excited kid. Just, I don't know how to properly describe my excitement playing this game. And I have it for PSP, Genesis still, PS2, PC, PS3, PS4. Like, this is one game I want everyone to play. It just, to me, is a remarkable game of what a role-playing game can be. And not only that, but it doesn't talk down to you like in video games of the Nintendo era. The thing with Nintendo, you didn't really have like a plot that was like science fiction and fantasy combined, like the series. And because of PS4, Star 4, I got into and PS, all of them. So this game is just like, it has cutscenes, like comic book, like a live action manga. It's just, to me, like my favorite game. Oh yeah. And it connects all the Phoenix Star 1, 2, and 3 well, but it doesn't give you away anything, like spoilers. It gives you hints, like this is about what happened in Phoenix Star 2. But it doesn't really tell you anything about the characters and the 3. And there are some things that happen in the game, like when Chaz gets a sword and other stuff that kind of ties all the series together. But it makes you want to play those other games so you can experience like that joy again, or the new joy. It's just a beautiful masterpiece of a role-playing game. And I don't know. I'm biased. But I truly love this game. And it just gives you information about Parma and things that are going to happen later on in the game, but doesn't give anything away. It's just, to me, like my favorite game. Yeah, definitely it's a good game. And it's the first role-playing game I ever beat. Because my mom was so against video games, I could never really get the games I wanted, like Breath of Fire, Final Fantasy III, Link to the Past. I had to rent them. So I had games, but it was what she picked out. With a rare exception, was Christmas money or birthday money could I buy my own game. This was the first game I bought the guide for, and the first game that I could actually spend time to play and just devour. And it's also different from like Final Fantasy, where they don't have like magic. It's skills and techniques they use here in this game, and they don't tell you at all in the manual or in the guide like what each one does. So you have to explore during like combat. And I wrote down in the notebook, alright, so rest is healing. Okay, got that down. Like, who has it? I don't know. I could go on and and ramble. Which I am, but it's like, this to me is like the perfect example of a role-playing game. And my favorite. Well, if you do, Rin, let me know your thoughts on it. I would love to hear what you have to say about this game. I mean, I'm completely biased about it because I love it. I mean, I laugh at this game when I meet Raja. He's like, I guess, tell the dad jokes. You meet him later in the game. And when something happens to Alice, I cry. And when you meet Rune and see Rune and Chaz's like budding friendship and how they just become friends and more like brothers. I love it. Danger for boys. The hell are you doing? Well, that's what my mom would always tell me when I was younger. Because it's not like now where gaming is more acceptable. Back in the 80s, well, especially when I was a teenager, the 90s, it wasn't like it is now. So, you know, gaming itself was kind of like a boys thing. Even though the arcades had like females and mom would see it when she would drop me off and my dad would go with me when I was a little kid. But that was her mentality, that Like, certain things were just boys and certain things were just girls. And now it's just more open. And now she is open to me playing games, because obviously I still do. And I write about them. And she's like proud of that fact. I still got to play games. Well, not without a fight though. My mom would actually hide the controllers when she didn't want me to play a video game to be more girly. Like, I don't know, it was really weird what she would do. So if she wasn't happy with something, no matter what, she would hide the controller. And so we only had really one controller for Super Nintendo Genesis. I couldn't play it. But things changed when I got this game, and my dad saw like how much enjoyment I was having, and also Final Fantasy 3 or 6. And they kind of just relaxed a little bit. And my mom still gave me grief up until I was an adult and I could buy my own games. So, and now she's kind of like more laid back, I suppose. She's not so upset with me. You know, doesn't think that gaming, I suppose, is a bad thing. Because it does bring me joy. It makes me happy when I play games, or of course she would die, or anything like that. And for me, that's like a, you know, a fun thing. Maybe one day I'll write about growing up in the 80s and 90s and dealing with all that. Because when I was a kid, like, Nintendo was hugely popular because it had a lot of the Mario Brothers cartoon shows, like Zelda on Friday, and like Do the Mario was out, and there was like there was like, I think another Captain N was out. Oh, thank you. And there's like another cartoon that had like I don't know, like different like they had Bigfoot, like a commando guy, a basketball player, a little red tomato, and they fought evil. I don't remember, but it was like a cartoon that was also part of a game where kids could go do trivia and win prizes. I don't remember the actual name of it. So gaming was kind of like something you would do with like friends and family, which we did on Sundays. But then she just kind of got like negative toward it. And no one I knew past elementary school actually video gamed, and I still was. At least it didn't make you give up on gaming. You went forward and tried your best to enjoy it, whatever you could. Well, actually, I almost did give up on gaming. You know, my mom was really good at nagging, really good at it, and she's really good at just being negative toward what you enjoy. So it was kind of hard when you're dealing with that and other stuff at school. You just kind of give up on it. And I was able to, thanks to my dad, and this game, just said, you know what, whatever. I'm going to play this game. And I just became a gamer from this game. If I never played this, my life would probably be a different direction, I imagine. For it to string for having a girl play in a video game, I think it's against the terms of service. Actually, it is. I'm a fake gamer girl. Shh. Don't tell anybody. But yes, I am biased about this game. I think it is the best because it doesn't talk down to you with the plot and the characters. You feel connected to every character. Like, you are connected to these guys on your team. And you want them to do well. I don't know, it's maybe weird. I don't know, but like these games are just like this game in particular. It's just such smart dialogue and story. The character of Chaz, I'll show you Chaz. This is really cute too. I like the little cutscenes they have. Chaz grows the most out of all the characters. I mean, they all grow, but you see him as his first day on the job, gonna do an assignment in the academy, to becoming a hero to save the world. And you see him just like grow from it. And you see Rika, you know, she was created from research. And you see her as the most like childlike innocence and the most human out of all of them, reminding Chaz and Room what's important. So I am incredibly biased of this game. I think it's one that anyone who enjoys role-playing games or is new to role-playing games in general, dive in. It actually has a learning curve with the techniques and spells. But once you kind of get a feel for what works, you know, it's like really awesome. If you do, Mr. J, you have to finish your stream. I want to watch more of your take on Phantasy Star 4. Just viewing this, probably going at me. Yay! I'm so excited. Oh my god, Ren, I want to send you this game. That's how passionate I am. And if you have a PS4, just buy it for you and send it for Christmas. Like the opening intro is to me like the music. It's like 4 bells tolled. And it just has like this awesome music, and you meet the characters of Rune, Rika, Chaz, and Ren. The 4 really main characters. And you just kind of like, I don't know, you get excited. Yes, it's the Genesis Collection for PS2, PS3, it's called something different for, let me get up. For PS, I think it's the same thing. Or it's also under, I think, Sonic. I think it's under Sonic Collection, for the PS2. I'm gonna investigate in a second. So, for PS2 and PS3, it's Sega Genesis Collection. And it will actually have a cover of, like, Virtua Fighter, Akira, Golden Axe, Shinobi, and Sonic. That's on the PS2, and what's the PS3 called? And it's called Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection for PS3. And the PS2, the difference between this one and the PS2 and the PS3 games, and PSP the same thing, is that if you actually will have interviews of all the games, you'll unlock them or some will be unlocked for every game. So if you're curious to learn more about this game, you can actually hear the interviews, and it got me kind of excited. This game does not have it though. And if you beat Phantasy Star 4, this game, you can actually unlock the first Phantasy Star. So these games have Phoenix Star 2, 3, and 4. Shining Force 1 and 2, Shining in the Darkness. So tons of classic Sonic, of course, of games. It's really cool. Oh, hey, Ice. You okay? And Jazz want to say, aw. Aw, well, Ice, thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. And I hope you're having a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I hope the Saints are going to win for you, because I don't know who they're playing, so go Saints if you like them. And thank you so much. I mean a lot. I mean, Ren, if you want, Ren, I'm more than happy to just buy this for you and send it your way. I'm so devoted to this game. Cause I know Walmart has the PS3 edition for like under 20, which isn't too shabby. And it's like a really fun series. And you get, for $20, you get a lot of games. The PS4 edition and Switch, it has some new games like Game Ground, a couple other ones. Alex Kidd is a newer one. So it offers a lot of cool stuff. Oh, I knew these aren't anything, that's why. So as I was saying about tech and skill, so we'll go to Han. I like this, by the way, it tells you their actual ages. And as you level up, you actually will have what their level is. So tech will use your MP, like magic points. And skill is different, so he can use vision 8 times. Once that 8 times is up, you can't use it until you go to an end. And it's the same thing for tech here. So tech camp is basically like their healing. So Res is healing, Hainas is a teleport out of a dungeon. Especially if someone dies, because if that character is really annoying. Ryuka is to go different town, but they all pretty much have similar stuff. Oh, do you? I'm like excited. Well, definitely play it when you have time. The collection's pretty cool. I kind of wish that they did the same thing with this collection for PS4, where they added the interviews, because that was like a really nice touch. And they added like achievements, which I don't understand why you need an achievement, or like I don't know. Oh, did he? Well, I actually have 2 copies. One I think is a Hungry Gagoria or Gigi, because I misplaced mine, and I bought another one, and I found both of them, because I get in that mood to play this game. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Like, I want to just show you the intro. I think I might. I'm gonna be biased to show you the intro in a second. Black Friday isn't really a big day for retros. I don't know. I was surprised I found the games I bought, but I really do not like shopping. So I'm gonna show you guys the intro. Because I'm biased. Oh yeah, the button combination for this game is weird, so circle, not square, will be how you do things. So this is the intro. I just want you to hear the music, Rin, because I'm so biased. And when I first saw this intro, I was just geeking out like a little child because the music is so impressive. It's my favorite, like this whole soundtrack, my favorite. Then you have this awesome, like, with the planets. 94 it came out, so I was 14, so I was still in, I was 8th grade, okay. And there's the main characters. And what got me at this game is that it had this intro like this that was so different from anything I actually played. Like, like to me, the team who translated this actually loved this game, in my opinion. So I'm just geeking out right now. I'm glad no one can see like my huge childlike grin. But just as things look brighter, beyond a threshold long thought closed, a dark and ancient evil stirs. Ah, the Sonic. Oh really? How is a really L1 game? How is the PSR and the PSVR up with this game? I know they updated the patch for it, which is giving a disaster. It's actually been an enjoyable Thanksgiving. I mean, when I was shopping with Tom, we were in line to get his television. We got the ticket. I was really excited, and we left Best Buy, and then we came back, and we got separated because I was looking at the DVDs. So I was buying Christmas presents, like a little something for two people who are important to me, and I was mobbed, and people were like pushing. Someone like shoved me and like hit my pinched nerve area. So I almost broke down and just like almost had a panic attack. So I was glad we left when we did. But I'm having a good day actually besides all that. Oh definitely, Ren. Like this game blends science fiction and fantasy so well that it just works. Like I don't know how to properly explain. It just really works. It's just kind of like how it's supposed to be, because you'll fight like androids like we were before, stuff like that. We have two cyborgs, Demi and Ren, who join us, who are adorable, and it just kind of fits so well. Yep, the music is one thing I love about it. It really just it just all the music and certain characters have their own theme song, like Rune does, Rika does, Alice does, Raja especially, and Grandfather Dorn are the same, but it's really kind of cool. It's just, I don't know, bias. It's great in VR. You can navigate the rooms in VR, and it feels. Oh, really? Now, can you play any of the games in VR, or is it just for some games? I was kind of wondering if playing the VR was going to be kind of cool or not, if it's even an option. And there's also this game's all about kind of finding what works for you. Like you have macros, so you can actually have a character do something per battle that you want. I don't really use them, like, except just everyone fight. But if you do find like they have combination attacks, so if you do like you trigger something between two characters, you'll get like a really cool like firestorm or high powered attack. Do people have turkey today and have turkey again come Christmas time? I don't know. We don't have turkey. It's just the two of us, so there's no point in having turkey. We're actually doing ham tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. But as for Christmas, he'll usually come up with a cute, like a, calling it cute, like a fun menu for both of us. I don't have a beef with it. It's just for two people. It doesn't make sense. If we had like people over the house, or we had like a plan to use the leftovers, then I'm all for it. But I'm not really big on turkey. I got ham on my dinners. Let's. Alright, what do they have here? Oh, gotcha, L1 Games. This is Star part number 4 that I am playing. My goal is, I am doing a Let's Play, but I am stuck in Lazarus Castle to grind. I'm level 32 with them, with that team. I just have to grind to get where I need to. I have 32 level 30, and I'll go back. But I wanted to stream this because Great White North is also streaming Star 4, and it's like my favorite game, and I've been wanting to like do a stream of it for quite some time. So I did one yesterday. I figured I would play a little bit today just to do more, I suppose. Alright, the Titan Crown. He just needs the helm. Alright. The only downside about the armor is like in Final Fantasy and other games, you'll know what characters have already. In this game, you really don't know. So it's kind of more annoying. Because I'll sometimes buy the same thing twice and not realize. So right now I'm just trying to level them all up. This game, I recommend. It is such a good role-playing game. It's so much fun. It has a lot of heart. And you don't have to play any other Star games to get to know the story. It kind of has its own story, and it builds upon the world. And if you play the first one, then Lazarus is a main person, a main guy in the first game. But if you don't, it gives you enough to whet your appetite to play more. I would say, hey, Great White North, how long does it take you to beat this game? It's not a long game, it's just grinding. Like, once you get to Lazarus Castle, you're halfway over. And I would say maybe standard role-playing game 40 or less, because there are side quests you can do, like the Hunter's Guild, that you can do, but you don't have to do. It doesn't really add anything to the story. It just kind of helps level up. Cause I think I'm like 25 hours in right now where I am. Around that with my Let's Play of this game. Yeah. 30 hours or less, yeah. I would say around that, Rin. Like 30 hours or less, because this game is really good at leveling up where you can grind. It's very easy to grind this game. And once you get to like other areas of the world, like this game will tell you if you're doing a good job or not. If you're like unable to beat these enemies like with one hit now. But I will say to save, like you can only save outside of the dungeon. And when you're in the dungeon, when you're leveling up, if you die, then all your progress is lost. So save often. And you'll know, like, if you're going to, like, Zhao's Fort, or to the satellites, Quran, for example, all I do is explore a little bit, and, like, grind, leave, save, heal up, do it again, until I feel confident that I can do it. Let me make a good case for it. If I'm ever in the mood for a JRPG, I'll check it out. If you ever want to talk any star, just hit me up, because I will talk your ear off. This game is amazing, and it's definitely a fun game. This is the first, like, actual boss we're gonna do. You want to do this quest, because if you can't beat the sandworm, because you're going to Zhao's Fort, then you're not equipped to go to Zhao's Fort. So I am just going to save. Yep. Oh my god, Phoenix Star Online, I played on Dreamcast, and I played offline, or I play online with a person I would roleplay with on AOL. And it was so much fun. That game. I played a Newman, what Rika races, a Newman, Hunter, that I called Demi, because I was so original. Oh, we walked off. Alright, this is the first, like, big boss. So if I can't beat this boss, then I know I have to level up some. And as you level up, you'll actually be able to get more of these. Does he have Warcry? No. Yeah. I don't think I'm the right level for this game to beat the boss just yet, but it's okay. We'll do our best. Oh yeah, I totally agree. The side quests do give some cute stories. Like, there's one side quest where you have to meet up with Rune on, later on, when you get Demi. And you'll have, like, the earthquake plate. And it's just, like, kind of cute how everyone will surround you and be like, oh, help us, help us, help us. But it's optional, but they are cute because they'll add more to the story a little bit, and also with certain cases give you better armor for certain characters. Like Demi and Ren, they can't buy armor because they're cyborgs. So you'll find their armor, like upgrade armor and weaponry, even like skills, like even techniques. Yeah, techniques through exploring, which is pretty cool. And Han is the weakest character, but I'm doing okay, I think. Well, Han's dead. I know when I first played this game and the boss, I actually had only one surviving with Alice when I first played this game. So I think I can level up a little bit more. We'll see if I can beat him with 3 characters. Fingers are crossed, but I think I won't be able to. Levels not strong enough, but I think I don't really know. Gonna go for it, yeah. And I'm dead. I'll have to go where I was. So, level 10, but I think I'll go back where I was to get them to level, 12. And probably make sure I got all the good armor for them. Cause, Chaz is... where is Chaz? Cause his, crosscut was doing really good damage, so if I can get to like 2 more points, then yeah. But a fun thing though is that if you hit talk in this game and you're lost on where to go, the characters will tell you like what you have to do, which I thought was ingenious. So it's pretty cool. But we're gonna go where we were to do some grinding. Yeah, I think 12 is okay. I think I was just pushing it with 10. And I'll also try to get some more Mista. This is a pretty good area to grind. Yeah, I have to get the other characters better armor. Oh, that's cool. Kingdom Hearts Collection. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts until Part 2. Oh, wow. That bites. I'm excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm not gonna pre-order it just yet, but it's one that I have my eye on. I know my niece is hugely into like Kingdom Hearts, so she's super excited. She's been sending me texts like since she saw the extended trailer of Part 3. So I'm kind of excited too. Yeah, the only thing I'm pre-ordering, I agree with you. The only thing I'm pre-ordering, well, I have pre-ordered, is Resident Evil 2. I want the Leon statue. Other than that, I don't have anything else that I have pre-ordered. Because I already have a lot of games. And I have 2 games coming next year that I backed on Kickstarter. So I'm not really need games right now. But I always want games. I should give up on the swag. The last one I got of the swag was Persona 5. Resident Evil 2, the remake, it will be probably the last one I do for a while. Unless there's something I have to have. But I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, so I really want to have that game. And just, it seems really interesting, the collection, what they're offering. But it's like so expensive. So that would be like my birthday present to myself. Well, I don't mind having like extras. I got to the point where I just have too much games, and I still buy, which is pretty bad. But I have to put a stop to some of my spending. Lucky. Well, it's like, I think it's $200 for that Resident Evil collection, because it comes with a statue of Leon, the DLC, like the outfits and stuff, and I think the other scenarios. But it's like the last one I'm buying for a while. But I might do an unboxing of me just being a total dork. It does. It's definitely one that when a horror gamer told me about, I was like, I have to have this. Just for the statue alone. Because I actually had a Leon statue that Suncoast Video actually had. It was a Resident Evil 2 statue of Leon. He was like hunched over. It was really weird looking. But it was so cool. It was my first ever, like, I suppose, video game memorabilia I actually bought besides Resident Evil figures that came out. But unfortunately, that got destroyed. Or it got lost or stolen. I don't know where it went to. But I figure I just have to have it. Oh, Kilton again. Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely kind of reminds me of like when I got the Lunar Galleon puppet, like just a little bonus. So I am excited to try it out. I don't know if I'll stream it because I'm a huge baby and I get scared easily. Way too easily. When we were out in line for Thanksgiving, a little girl was doing like a what was she, like a handstand, and I actually got scared. I didn't see it over my eye. I jumped. So I already know that I will be a huge baby when I play it. I can't even play RE7 without freaking out from the mole people. Because they are just horrible. Like Jack and his wife and his son Lucas, I don't care. It's those mole people. Just that noise they make when I'm like streaming it. It's like a suction cup noise. It just creeps me out. So I don't know if I'll stream Resident Evil 2. Maybe. Maybe if I get some liquid courage, I guess. I gotta get her. Okay. You will? You're gonna stream it? Or you'll be by my side as I play the game and cry. I'll be so scared. It looks so violent, which I love. Hey Kane, we are actually just doing a side quest to defeat the sandworm. I got Rika from last night. And just buying armor right now. I want to try to get everyone to have like higher defense. Okay, well, When I do, I'll definitely let you know, because it does freak me out. But I like the trailers I've been watching. It's so bloody violent. Like, I've been rereading the S.C. Perry books lately. Again, I just finished 0 and 1, so I'm reading part 2, Resident Evil 2. And I like how, from what I've seen, it definitely kind of adds what I always envisioned Resident Evil 2 to be in a police station. My boss gets it for me, but it's way over our budget, but it's not really hopeless. I really hope you do. I hope you do get it, because I know how much Resident Evil means to you. And I think you're gonna love it. Alright, so that's a higher. Because RE2 is like my favorite of all the series. Especially when you play Scenario A. Like, I play with Leon for Scenario A and then Claire Scenario B. But it really adds to, like, see how they both interact, like, in the story with the walkie-talkie. I kind of am really excited to see what they do with this game. I already have it. This is what I always do. I always buy the same stuff for the person. I'm just super excited and yet worried about the RE remake. Yeah, I am the same way. Like, I wrote about my first impression on my blog. Like, I'll pimp myself out, I suppose. And while I'm excited, like, I don't know, like, I was watching it, I was kind of excited because they're really adding, like, how I always thought that it should be, like, more violent, more, like, have more zombies everywhere instead of just a few. I think the more part of it was Claire, someone was playing it, but I'm also kind of nervous that, like, it won't be RE2 that I played. It will be, like, something totally new and different. And I'm kind of a little nervous about that. Just because it's gonna be, like, not my game. But when Resident Evil Remake, I was the same way like you, Ren. When that came out for GameCube, I was really, well, first I was surprised being on Nintendo. And when it came, and I played it, it just, like, I kind of miss, like, the corny lines, like, Joe, you are the, here, take this. You are the master of unlocking. Almost became a Joe sandwich. Like, I kind of miss that. But I really like how they added more of the lore of, like, Lisa, Trevor, and more backstory. So I have my hopes up. But I'm, like, reserved until I actually sit down and play it. And see how I really feel. Oh yeah. I was watching the Great White North play Resident Evil for the remake. And I was kind of blown away, like, how they added the prison heads they made it so it was so familiar with some of the puzzles. They added puzzles and they added like a new boss besides tyrants. And they added like Wesker helping Chris when battling Lisa. So it kind of really added to the story. So I really enjoyed the remake. Chris and Heads, yeah. They make me jump all the time when you're playing. Every time I just get nervous because you don't expect them. But it kind of adds like new tension for like Resident Evil. So perhaps part 2 will be the same vein, where it will be good. I know they're doing some RE7 stuff. I mean, I love RE7. Like, I really feel like that game brought fresh life into the franchise. Granted, I haven't played much of 4 or 5 or really 6. So I know I'm biased, but like I felt when I played RE7, it just felt like kind of like a new beginning for Resident Evil. I like that the character of Ethan wasn't really like a Chris Redfield clone. Oh, I'll send you my game to stream 7, because I can't do it. I'm too scared. It's those bloody mole people. Well, tell you what, if I, on my travels, before I send out your Christmas present, if I happen to see RE7, I'll hook you up. Yeah, I played RE5 co-op with a friend of mine for PS3 because I have it, and it's a lot more fun playing co-op than I thought it would be. But by myself, I can't get into partner zapping like an RE0. I just have a hard time with the concept. Shining Force, yeah. I definitely want to get into Shining Force more. I know tomorrow while Tom's cooking, I'm gonna do Okay the Shadow King. A little bit. For a little afternoon stream of King Stan and the fun adventures. But I'm like looking to tonight, but I'm so excited for this game. I'm like, I just started, I want to play more. And then Shining Force 2, I need to get into. If I want to actually beat that, I want to do Shining Force 1 next, after Shining Force 2. And Wild Arms. And maybe I'll tackle on, like, something else. Oh yeah, I want Chaz. So I have ideas. I want to get through what I already started streaming first, before I start anything else new. I mean, for me, this game's pretty quickish game. I just play it a lot, so I really enjoy it. Alright, let's see. Great White North. Should I grind some more? Or just try my hand? Han will be the potential victim because he's so low with stats and everything. But I think I'm okay. Let's see. Status. I'm gonna get Han up level 103, so I can probably get him up to 11. Should I try to go to 12, or do you think 11 would be decent? Because Rika is low, but she's also up higher than... Yeah. Well, I'm gonna grind to get Han to level 11 with 100 and I think 3 experience points left. Alright, cool. That was easy. So, Han just got, what did he get? Oh yes, he got gears. So that's like a better feeling. Alright, awesome. Okay. So there's really no, let me go here. There's no armor I can get for Han right now. Ah, awesome. Well, I hope when you play it, Ren, I want to know all about it. I want your thoughts. But have a good night, and thank you so much for stopping by. It was been a blast talking with you. And geeking out over my game, so I always appreciate it. Awesome. I can't wait for your report. Book writing for Zhao. I found Zhao to be kind of an easy boss. Ish. Mostly because of Rune and Tiny fight and Eureka's a monster at grinding. She's really cool. So I enjoy, that fight was very satisfied, also, for reasons we know about. Crosscut, oh, okay. So I'm the third person for that. Go here. I love her double slash attack. Oh, awesome, she didn't get killed. Wow, he hates Alice, paying me. Poor Alice. No, you got to get her. That's kind of funny, actually. I'm doing better in this one, actually, in this fight now. Oh, are you? Oh, I remember. I can't wait to watch your stream Sunday of this. Like, this game makes me want to play and play and play all the time. And I like how I just went up like one level with Lily Han, and I haven't got anyone dead yet. So I felt confident when it's over. I did it! Yes! Victory! Woo! Chaz, Han. Right. Rika. So now, look at this fight. Rika went up 2 levels, Bryce went up 2, 1, 2, 1. Pretty awesome. Yay. Mic drop. A job well done. Let's go back to Adito, or Aido. Oh yeah, she catches up really quickly with level 1. But I'm gonna end this stream here actually. I'm gonna do a short stream just to end my night on a good note. Thank you all for dropping by. It was fun talking about this game. I love it so much. You guys are wonderful. I hope if you are having Thanksgiving, it's wonderful. And if you're not, it's a good day and all that jazz. And I'll stream again 2 streams tomorrow. And yeah. Should be fun. Aw, well, thanks for coming by, Kane and everyone else. I appreciate it. All the lurkers, all the visitors. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I bid you adieu. Thank you guys. Alright, take care.